So most of the season two episodes of Night Gallery remain extremely consistent. Unfortunately, there's certain episodes that don't meet the expectation of the creators that are in it, and we're going to talk a little bit about the season 2 episode of The Diary, which stars Patty Duke and the great David Wayne. So basically, what this whole plot is about a diary that's been presented to the gossip columnist, actress or presenter of the show, played by Patty Duke, who seems to be extremely self-contained and in attack mode, especially against the faded actress played by Virginia Mayo, herself a faded actress, who delivers this evil diary to her. So the basic plot is things occur in her life, or the Holly Schaefer character, that are predetermined by the diary, and eventually sends her insane, and she has to put herself in a mental institution that is coordinated by Dr. Mill, again played by David Wayne. So the basic situation is the Carrie Crane character, the one that Patty Duke has attacked, presents this diary at a New Year's Day party, and pieces of Holly's handwriting shows up that predicts future events. Basically, a phone malfunction, the death of her boyfriend. The fact is that she also won't live to see the next day. Now, as it plays out, there's a big denouement where basically she's in this asylum. She's yelling at Dr. Mill to give her a pen so she can write her own positive future in the diary. And we find out that not only is that she's been in the sanitarium for a long time, the fact is she's completely snapped. Now, is there a question of the diary? Did the diary cause this, or was it reflecting what was really going to go on in Miss Schaefer's life? The balance between reality and non-reality, or reality in psychological damage. Was the character reading this for sure, or was this an evil curse? Like, it is not really well played out. At the time, Patty Duke was an Academy Award-winning actor, but in real life, she was suffering from the vestiges of bipolarism. She was sometimes inconsistent in her presentation, and Patty Duke was too young for the part in many people's estimations. Now, if this would have been a few years later, where a very, very, what he called, method actor would have done it, I think it would have been a lot better. But they probably wanted Patty Duke to be a face of the second season, where they can be promoted for the TV and fans and advertisers that were really supporting the series in second season, of course. Now, direction by William Hale is quite strong in this. It looks like an old-fashioned 1940s episodic B-movie, but of course shot in color. Now, to see the young Lindsay Wagner played plays the nurse that presents it to the mob, but Duke being in solitary at the psychiatric location, is kind of jarring as well, because Lindsay Wagner, when she got older, could have played the part of the Patty Duke character a lot more successfully. Now, according to David Jewell's WordPress site about Night Gallery, check it out, it's quite interesting. David Jewell, WordPress.com, talks about the diary. He says the segment doesn't have quite the bite or pack quite the punch that it could have, mainly due to the twist ending taking too much time to think about, rather than having just a visceral impact. Additionally, Sterling's script throws in a fair amount of early 1970s slang that doesn't exactly jibe with his typical longer rhetorical flourishes, and simply gives Patty Duke's Holly too much dialogue to work her way through. I tend to agree. If they would have limited the dialogue a little bit, give her time to kind of breathe, and it seems kind of rushed, like a 12-page comic book horror version of this type of presentation. But again, to see Patty Duke in this presentation is kind of eerie because it didn't really cause the mental problems she was suffering through, but it kind of, you look back and say, well, this is ironic, because it was. And unfortunately, but Patty Duke was probably one of the last child stars of Hollywood, and that alone, to see her playing a character that's under psychological problems is kind of eerie, but not eerie enough, as we like to say. So if you like what we're doing with the Night Gallery podcast, please give us a like, comment, or subscribe. Check our archive here to look at the different Night Gallery podcasts, and we appreciate you dropping in. Have a good day. Bye.